Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with...
No Fresh Out of Storm.
NorCal Dude 599.
You know who I am. You've probably watched all the radio reviews episodes up to this point. So if you don't know my name, then that's just sad.
His name is No Name Nicholas.
Yes.
No, I have a name. Put your guesses down in the comments to see if you can get my name right.
Nicholas.
My YouTube name, smartass.
Thunderbuddy 01.
No, it's Thunder Buddy 02.
No, it's Thunderbuddy 69.
And you're Rank Ranger 420.
And you're Thunderfucker 420.
Oh my gosh.
The almighty face. Good there, Nicholas.
Apparently
I'm
not.
good. Let's.
Apparently not.
Anyways, in this episode of Radio Reviews, we will be reviewing another weird handheld weather radio, and that would be the Oregon Scientific WR102. So, a little overview on this radio. This radio was released, obviously, by the date of the, by the reset date. Was made in 2004 by Oregon Scientific. And just at first glance, you can tell that this radio was something that was not out of the ordinary. Because this thing, and I see what you're doing there.
How do you know what I'm doing?
I see what the hell you're doing there, Nicholas.
You don't see nothing.
Yeah, I do. Bullshit.
Quit
But
because I'm
anyways,
denying it.
That's the thought.
As
Anyways,
long as it ain't storming around in West Virginia.
anyways, as you can see, it's a yellow handheld brick.
No.
Stop showing me this. 2 Zone Guard pluses. Alright. But, anyways, here is the Oregon Scientific WR102. And as you can see, it is a pretty compact
it's
handheld
WR103.
weathery. Yes.
It's the WR103. Get it right.
No, it's the 102.
No, it's the 101.
Oh, look. I got the stand. I didn't drop it.
That
Look.
was perfect.
I didn't drop it. Anyways.
Oh, man.
It felt just like your hopes and dreams.
Says the one who has dreams.
What?
Says the one who has
What?
dreams
Thought
that's
says
more
what?
dusty than a Windows 98 machine left in storage for 20 years.
Why are you so filthy?
Actually, this is the mid.
The Midland? The
I
Midland?
didn't say that.
I heard.
I didn't say it, did I? I stopped myself.
Yeah.
I stopped myself. Hey.
Yes. Don't
You
deny
said
it, or else it's gonna come after you.
You said
Okay,
it.
fine. I said Midland by accident.
So does that mean this thing is an Oregon Scientific now?
Oregon.
No, I said Oregon. No, I said Oregon. I said Oregon.
Oregon. Oh no. No,
I'm here. Back me up here. Back me up here.
All right.
Nicholas. I am son of a bitch.
Don't fall again.
Oh God.
Yeah, you too.
Kidding.
You too.
Kidding.
Don't fall again, please.
These sons of bitches
Don't.
torture me every second.
Every millisecond.
Don't fall again.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, we're posing shit out of control here.
Alright.
Anyways, actually, this is the Oregon Scientific model WR102N, but it says WR102 on the back of the label. So, once you look at this thing, at first glance, it looks like a simple weather radio until you actually get to know it.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
It is what she said.
I have no
you can see it has 3 buttons on the front of the radio: mode, channel, and county. On the top, you have an SP jack, which is basically you can plug it into a speaker outlet for aux capabilities. And on the top, you have the NOAA button.
So an external speaker is now an aux capability.
I mean, you could use it as a aux. I mean, you could just hook up an aux cord and plug it into your computer to receive the broadcast.
I'm pretty sure that only works as a speaker, not as a.
Actually, au contraire to that remark, because my HH has a speaker port only, and that can also be used as aux. I actually tried it with my FRX3. I plugged my aux cord into the HH and the other end into the FRX3 and used that as the actual speaker for this. So I'm pretty sure the same thing works with this speaker jack for the Oregon Scientific.
Oh, now that you explain it, now I think I get it.
Yeah. On the top, you have the NOAA button, which is basically your weather radio button. You have the snooze button on the side, which also controls the backlight, which is blue, as you can see. It's a bit too light for you to see it, but also on the right, you have your power input, the DC 7.5 volt adapter, and you have the volume down and up buttons, which kind of looks similar to the HH.
Except they're on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And they're a lot smaller.
Yes. So what we're gonna do?
Chances of getting a girlfriend.
Look who's talking. Anyways, here is the list of cool quirks and features, and yes, I pulled Doug DeMuro yet again on the Oregon Scientific WR102N, and that would be the button beeps. This thing does not have a siren test. That's how cheap it is. Okay. So, let's start out with the button beeps. Obviously, you heard them before, and to be honest, they sound like a microwave oven. Just take a listen to this. Tell me what you think. I'm pretty sure it's true. Just listen to this. See that? That is the highest button beeps I've ever heard in my entire life. More high pitched than the 522 or the 259. More high pitched than the 74-200. This
and higher pitched than Ariana Grande's voice. But who the hell is?
Yes, yeah. Yes. Higher pitched than Alvin and the Chipmunks songs on crack.
Oh yeah.
That's how high pitched this radio is. It can get annoying at times when you try to set this thing up, but overall it can be a promising radio. So, with the button beeps out of the way, which we have already discussed, let's go ahead and go to the reception on this thing. Yes, we're talking about the reception already on this radio. Wow.
I'm not.
Here you are.
And they're arguing again in a cute way.
He's coming up pulling Isaiah.
Yeah, you are.
No, not.
Yeah, you are.
No, not.
You are.
Nicholas!
I wasn't paying attention, so.
Anyways.
Yeah, you're playing Isaiah.
No, not.
Anyways,
No, not.
let's get into the next feature. Okay, so we're going to try the reception on this.
Today, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s, in the lower 70s across higher elevations.
Hi.
Southwest winds around 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Yes, I'm saying I'm gonna
Lows in the lower 60s. West winds around 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny.
Mine's already at 15%.
Highs in the lower 80s.
Should have charged it earlier.
An hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a chance of showers. Lows in the lower 60s. West winds around 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 40%.
So, the reception seems good around this area. Obviously, with WXM 71 in Beckley. We're still in Beckley.
Yay.
We basically live here now.
But hey, it is nice out here, I will say that. Like, definitely.
Nice when we're on it.
So let's go ahead and get into the next feature, and that would be the speaker quality. Okay, so now we're going to test out the speaker quality on this radio.
Spoiler alert,
4
it's
degrees,
changed.
Logan, fair. 84 degrees at Huntington, partly sunny. And 87 degrees, Charleston, fair. 90 degrees, Bluefield, fair. 78 degrees in Lewisburg, fair. And 80 in Bristol, Tennessee, fair. 89 degrees, At Jackson, Kentucky, fair, 84, and in Roanoke, Virginia, partly sunny, 82 degrees. Here is the latest weather synopsis for the Middle Ohio Valley and Central Appalachians. Scattered showers and storms, mainly confined to the mountains, will die off by evening, leaving a quiet night with just some patchy valley fog forming. Tuesday will be mainly dry and warm, but a weak cold front will push through Tuesday night into Wednesday with showers and...
So there's the speaker quality for this radio. The speaker quality does sound a bit bassy, but it is fairly tinny as well. Also, I should point out that this radio is an older version of another radio, which is called the WR6 something.
601 probably. Yeah,
601, the WR601, which is basically the silver version of this radio, and it has a charging cradle with it.
That and the 601N, which is basically a yellow version of the 601, which is basically, I guess you could say, is the true successor to that.
Yeah. And then you have the 608, which we got to review.
Mm-hmm.
These Oregon Scientifics are just weird. Let's move on to the next feature, though, and that would be the build quality. Alright, the build quality. Now, is this radio good in terms of quality? Well, let's find out. First, the back, this thing, if you lose this thing right here, this basically contains the belt clip and everything. So if you lose this, you can't really stick it on your belt anymore, and what you're left with is just a bare back radio.
Like this.
Yeah, your belt clip broke, didn't it?
Yeah, it broke.
Oh.
But I don't usually.
It has a warning light on the upper right-hand corner of the radio, just underneath the NOAA button and the speaker slot. The antenna is incredibly short for a handheld radio because usually you would have the HH. Here's the HH. Here are the Accurite radios, which, by the way, that looks like a gun. But the Oregon Scientific is just a stubby little antenna that protrudes out the top. It just goes like it's like or something. That's all I need, or something. That's what it's saying.
Isolated showers and thunderstorms.
And apparently that is all it needs. So overall, the quality of the plastics and everything, the buttons are good. The screen should last a long time. And the maintenance requirements for this radio is pretty low, and I just started using this radio for not even for 30 minutes, and it's already feeling very sturdy in my hand.
That's what she said.
It is.
Of course. It's always going to be what she
I
said.
still don't know why they made the antenna so short. It doesn't extend like the lacrosse does, but I guess it's just built to stay that way, I guess.
I don't know.
So,
I would not know since I don't own one of those, so...
anyways, let's go ahead and, Nicholas, I need your help to be a cameraman for this because I'm actually going to discuss the versatility on this handheld.
Alright.
Okay, so as you can tell, I'm inside this old-fashioned locomotive, which is on display here at the park.
See?
Choo-choo, motherfuckers. But anyways, I have my Oregon Scientific. Well, not mine, but you get the point. I have the Oregon Scientific WR102N right here, and if I use the belt clip, as like any handheld, you can clip it on the side of your pants or your belt, just to make it have easy access in case you get a weather warning while you're on the go or out somewhere like I am right now here in West Virginia, obviously.
And speaking of weather alerts, Clark, Oconee, and Oglethorpe, Georgia just got placed under an SVR.
That's Peachtree City.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Here's what I'm talking about when I say versatility. This radio is fairly compact, but it's not as compact as the HH50s.
Yeah.
But the upside to that is that you get slightly more sturdier build. Like, it's not as cheap. It doesn't feel as cheap as the HH50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because with the Oregon Scientific like this, it still feels, it feels like it can actually take a pretty good beating, from use. And when you want to get a warning fast, let's say you are also interested in catching EAS alerts, like I am, and how Nicholas is, and how Katie and Javier are. let's say you are someone else.
Oh, yo.
There's a four-wheeler now. Anyways. Oh, the one is in West Virginia.
Alright. Anyways.
Let's see. Let's say that you are also interested in catching weather alerts. And if you want to get an alert quick, you just pop it up like that, and you can start recording. Just like that. And look, the belt clip remains intact. Just don't do it too hard because, you know, you don't want this belt clip to break. But that is one of the main features that I like about this radio. When you still have the piece, that is. Because with a portable handheld like this, you want to make sure it receives alert well. You know, you want to make sure it receives alerts well and stuff like that. I think that four-wheeler is coming back, Nicholas. Welcome to West Virginia, I guess.
Hey, you just had to have fun. Hey, you just had to have fun. Pretty much. Except, save for the dirt track.
Yeah, like he could have.
Oh, I get mad.
Like he. Yeah,
I
he
thought
could.
it was gonna hit the
The
I thought it was gonna hit the gazebo.
I thought he was gonna hit the Subaru over there.
I thought he was gonna come up and ask us something.
I thought it was gonna hit the Sentra.
You mean maximum?
Ah!
Hey, after reviews, we should do a quick live stream.
Yeah.
Before you guys gotta go.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, anyways, let's get into the next feature. Well, not feature because this radio doesn't have really that much to discuss. But let's just go ahead and get to the final thoughts. So, final thoughts on the Oregon Scientific WR102N.
That is clearly not a caddy.
It's a caddy.
It's a Jeep.
It's a GP.
It's
a
jet.
Jeppe.
It's
It's
a
a
jet.
Jeppe. It's a Hepe.
It's a hippie. Anyways.
Hepe, Hepe, Hepe. Hepe, Hepe, Hepe.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
But anyways,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
this Oregon Scientific
This is
handheld
for
is.
Pendleton County, West Virginia.
Where's that at?
That was.
That's probably not here.
I think that's
Who was it issued by?
Sterling, Virginia, I think it was.
Sterling.
Oh, that's not.
That's too far north. But anyway.
That's like near. That's like near.
Anyways. The Oregon Scientific WR102N is a fine example of a company that's trying their best to really, you know, make revolutionary technology. They're trying to compete with Midland and Radio Shack and all the big boy companies that make weather radios, and this is like one of those examples with this radio.
Yeah.
So, do I think it's a good radio? Yes, I do. The build quality is superb. The reception is decent. And the speaker quality is fairly tinny. Is it hard to set up? Mostly. But once you get the hang of it, it'll be really easy. Just at the touch of a button, you can, you know, mess around with the settings and whatnot. So, for that, I guess that concludes this video for now. So, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as well as ThunderBuddy01, Norfolk Southern Storm, and NorCal Dude 599s for future videos like this, and also support ThunderBuddy01's Patreon.
Yeah, because I'm a broke white boy and I need the money for college.
Well, that's why you're called Broke Boy Nicholas on Instagram.
And
So.
don't give out my Finsta. Come
What?
on now.
Finsta. Finstagram. Finsta.
And
What?
that's actually a word for like a spam account.
But so you're telling me that your Instagram account is a spam account?
I have 2 accounts, but yeah.
He's got too many accounts, enough said. Yeah, I went there. No, I chose to go there.
You chose to go there.
Come on now.
Nothing.
I chose to
That's
go
the thing. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode of Radio Reviews. This is Clay Ranger 143 signing out along with
Norfolk Southern Storm. Hello.
NorCal Dude 599.
And Thunder Buddy 01.
No, it's Thunder Buddy for 2069.
No, it's Thunderfucker 05.
And language.
But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video.